Want to feel better every day? Try these 5 easy health tips. What if I told you that unlocking a new level of health and vitality doesn't require a radical overhaul of your life? It doesn't demand hours at the gym, expensive supplements, or a diet that leaves you feeling deprived. In fact, you can start the journey to better health in just 10 minutes. The secret lies not in one grand gesture, small, consistent, manageable actions that, when woven into the fabric of your daily routine, create profound and lasting change. It's about finding simple adjustments that work for you, your lifestyle, and your unique needs. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. The pace of modern life can often feel overwhelming, leaving us feeling stressed, tired, and disconnected from our own bodies. We often think that getting healthy is another monumental task to add to our already overflowing to-do lists. But I want to challenge that belief. My experience as a doctor has shown me time and time again that the most impactful changes are often the simplest ones. It's the little things, done consistently, that build the foundation for robust health. We are going to explore 5 fundamental pillars of well-being. Are you ready to feel fantastic? Our journey begins with the most fundamental element of all: water. It may sound almost too simple to be a powerful health tip, but the importance of proper hydration cannot be overstated. Your body is composed of about 60% water, from your brain to your skin to your digestive tract, depends on it to function correctly. When you are even mildly dehydrated, you might experience headaches, fatigue, brain fog, and irritability. Many people walk around in a chronic state of low-level dehydration without even realizing it, attributing these feelings to stress or a lack of sleep. Think of water as the oil that keeps your body's engine running smoothly. So, how can you start to improve your hydration? The first step is often the easiest. Begin your day with a large glass of water. After a night's sleep, your body is naturally dehydrated. Rehydrating first thing in the morning can kickstart your metabolism, improve your mental clarity, and set a positive tone for the rest of the day. Keep a reusable water bottle with you at all times, on your desk. Now that we've covered hydration, let's move on to another critical pillar of health that is often sacrificed in our busy world: sleep. We tend to view sleep as a passive state of inactivity, a luxury rather than a necessity. However, the truth is that sleep is an incredibly active and vital biological process. It is during these precious hours that your body performs its most important repair work. Your brain consolidates memories, clears out metabolic waste, your muscles repair themselves, your immune system recharges. Skimping on sleep is like trying to run a marathon without any training. You simply won't have the resources to perform at your best. Improving your sleep doesn't necessarily mean spending more hours in bed, but improving the quality of the hours you do get. The key is creating a consistent, relaxing bedtime routine. This signals to your brain and body that it's time to wind down. An hour before sleep, dim the lights, disengage from stimulating activities, put away screens, your phone, tablet, television. Blue light from these devices can interfere with melatonin production, making it harder to fall asleep. With our bodies hydrated and rested, it's time to talk about movement. Many people hear the word exercise and immediately picture grueling sessions at the gym, long, punishing runs. This can feel intimidating and off-putting, but I want you to reframe this concept. Think of it not as exercise, but as movement. Our bodies were designed to move. Incorporating more physical activity into your day is less about intensity and more about consistency. The goal is to break up long periods of sitting and find ways to move that you genuinely enjoy. Movement is medicine. A small, regular dose is far more effective than an occasional, overwhelming one. You don't need to block out an hour for a formal workout. Start by looking for small opportunities to move throughout your day. This is often called movement snacking. For example, you could take the stairs instead of the lift. Park your car a little further from the shop entrance. Get off the bus one stop earlier and walk the rest of the way. While on a phone call, pace around the room instead of sitting down. Our next pillar focuses on what we use to fuel our bodies, our food. The world of nutrition can feel complex and confusing, and advice often conflicts. I want to simplify this with one guiding principle: eat more whole foods. What is a whole food? It's food in its most natural, unprocessed state. Fruit, vegetables, nuts, seeds, legumes, fish, chicken. These foods don't come with long ingredient lists. They are the ingredient. They're packed with vitamins, minerals, fiber, and nutrients your body needs. Shifting doesn't mean becoming a gourmet or banning treats. It's about addition, not subtraction. Start by adding to your plate a side salad. Add berries to your porridge or yogurt. Add an extra portion of vegetables to dinner. Simple strategy: eat the rainbow. Green, spinach; red, bell pepper; orange, sweet potato; purple, aubergine. Swap snacks. Instead, choose an apple with nut butter, or a handful of almonds or carrot sticks with hummus. Swap sugary cereal for oats with fruit and seeds. Cook at home more often. Control ingredients. Eating whole foods nourishes your body with high-quality fuel. We have talked about water, sleep, movement, and food. Water, sleep, movement, food. The final pillar, and one that is just as crucial, is the art of taking a break. In our culture of constant productivity, we often feel guilty for taking a moment to pause. We push through our days, powered by caffeine and adrenaline, until we reach a state of burnout. But your mind, just like your body, needs regular periods of rest to function optimally. Taking short, intentional breaks throughout your day is not a sign of weakness. It is a strategic tool for enhancing focus, boosting creativity, and preserving your mental and emotional well-being. It is the essential pause that allows you to come back to your tasks with renewed energy. What does a meaningful break look like? It's not about mindlessly scrolling through your phone. A truly restorative break involves disengaging from your work and doing something completely different. Standing up, walking to a window, looking outside. It could be stepping outside for a breath of fresh air, listening to a favorite song, or having a short, non-work-related chat with a colleague. One of the most powerful and accessible ways to take a restorative break is through conscious breathing. We have now explored the 5 fundamental pillars of health: hydrating with water, prioritizing quality sleep, incorporating daily movement, fueling with whole foods, and taking restorative breaks. On their own, each of these pillars is powerful. But the true magic happens when you begin to weave them together, creating a beautiful symphony of well-being. You will notice that these habits are interconnected and mutually reinforcing. For example, moving your body during the day can help you sleep more deeply at night. Getting a good night's sleep can give you the energy to make healthier food choices the next day, rather than reaching for sugar for a quick fix. The key is to start small and avoid trying to change everything at once. Overhauling your entire life overnight is a recipe for overwhelm and failure. Instead, choose just one area to focus on first. Perhaps you decide that for the next week, your single goal is to drink a glass of water first thing every morning. Once that feels like an established and easy habit, you can then add another small change. Maybe you decide to add a 10-minute walk to your lunch break. This gradual, layered approach is far more sustainable and allows you to build momentum and confidence as you go. Each small win builds upon the last. Think of yourself as a scientist in the laboratory of your own life. Be curious and experiment to find what works best for you. There is no one-size-fits-all prescription for health. Your perfect bedtime routine might be different from someone else's. Your favorite form of movement might be something completely unique. Pay attention to how these changes make you feel. Do you have more energy? Is your mood brighter? Is your thinking clearer? Let these positive feelings be your motivation to continue. This journey is not about reaching a final destination called perfect health. It is a continuous, lifelong practice of tuning into your body and making compassionate choices that support your well-being. There will be days when you fall off track. Simply acknowledge it without judgment and gently guide yourself back the next day. It is this consistency over time, not flawless perfection, that creates profound and lasting change. Subscribe for more health hacks. We began this conversation with a simple question. Want to feel better every day? As we have seen, the answer is not a complex, unattainable ideal. It is the small, consistent choices we make every single moment. Choosing a glass of water over a sugary drink. Taking a 10-minute walk on your lunch break. Turning off your phone an hour before bed. These small acts are the building blocks of a healthier, more vibrant life. You hold the power to transform your well-being. The journey can begin right now, this very moment, with a single simple step. I hope this guide has left you feeling inspired and empowered, not overwhelmed. Remember, the goal isn't to do all 5 tips perfectly from day one. The goal is to start. Pick one thing that resonated with you most. Is it drinking more water? Is it taking a short walk? Commit to that one small change for the next week. Notice how it feels. Celebrate that small victory. Sustainable change is born through gentle persistence, through self-compassion, and through a focus on progress, not perfection. You are capable of so much more than you think. Your health is your most valuable asset. It is the platform for your career, for your relationships, and for your dreams. Investing in it is the most important investment you'll ever make. These 5 tips are your starting point, a simple, effective toolkit for lifelong vitality. Use them as your guide and adapt them to your life. Listen to the incredible wisdom of your own body. It is always communicating, guiding you toward balance and health. I invite you to begin this incredible journey today. Try these simple tips and see how they can change your life. If you need personalized support or have specific concerns, please speak with your doctor or another qualified health professional. Subscribe for more health hacks.